Hello. It's your fave, Scorpio Moonbae, aka Nandi. So, I hope you're doing great. I just wanted to pop on here and drop some astrology predictions and give you some insight as to what's going to be happening over the week, because you're probably going to be crying. Just to let you know, it's going to be an emotional one, and I figured try to give you a heads up now. So I strongly recommend some self-care for the next couple weeks, and also really be patient with yourself the next few months as well. So first up, we have April 26th. We have the full moon in Scorpio. So Scorpio energy is very deep, very wise, all about inner exploration and evolution. And then you have the moon's energy, which is intuition, emotions, your instincts, your habits, the unconscious. So those energies are kind of like meshing together. Yeah. And then you have like Scorpio, the energy of destruction, hitting your unconscious, your subconscious essentially. So it's about to be wild. But anyway, at this time I would really think about what areas of your life are you not like completely obsessed with. That's very the Scorpio energy. Like the Scorpio energy can be very obsessive, but it can be used as a strong suit, because you're so powerful when you have all of your emotions behind your actions, and everything moves very quickly. But anyway, if you're not obsessed with something that you're doing right now, I would maybe start getting into the process of releasing it, because it's a waste of your energy. And the world is changing so rapidly that it's kind of like, at this point, the foundation is ripped apart, so it's like you can really start from wherever, so I think that would be a really good time to really fantasize about what you want to do with your life, your career, creatively. If you're an artist, like really start to kind of examine those things. So if there's any like bad habits, relationships, anything like that, that's having a little too much chaotic energy, now could be a good time as well to kind of like take a break, just to kind of like recharge and everything. And I think that would really help through this whole process. And then it's like you also might have very passionate outbursts, Scorpio energy, passionate, and then the moon is going to intensify those emotions. So I think now just be mindful and don't be afraid to say you're sorry if you may hurt someone's feelings. So keep that in mind. But also, after this whole process of just kind of releasing any habits, any subconscious or unconscious like things that you may not be fully aware of, maybe even like how you speak to yourself, because Scorpio energy can be very detailed in the sense that like you may overanalyze what you're doing, which I honestly just kind of like don't kind of step into that perfectionist kind of energy essentially. So just kind of like really take your time through this, because after all of these bad habits and ways of thinking have been deconstructed, you're gonna rise from this like a phoenix from the ashes. That's also a symbol for Scorpio as well. So after all the crying and just trying to reevaluate where you're moving forward, you're gonna be fine and it's gonna be good, okay? So next up, we have April 27th through October 6th. Okay, so this energy is we're gonna be feeling this for a minute. Pluto is going to be going retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. So essentially all that means is that to us it's gonna look like it's going in reverse, but it's really just kind of slowing down in the sign of Capricorn, which if you're looking at a clock is probably, 10 o'clock? Yeah, so it's gonna be sitting on 10 o'clock. So Pluto is the planet of transformation, the subconscious, our deepest selves and evolution. It also rules Scorpio energy as well, which is why this time could be very like we're getting a lot of like transformative, deconstructing kind of energy hitting us all at once. And so Capricorn energy is karma, structure, and stability. So there's going to be a lot of moments. The best way I can say this is like with Capricorn energy, it's very CEO business kind of vibes. So it's like you're going to be really rethinking how you do business. If you have like a business plan that's not quite, it's not going to be efficient enough, Capricorn energy. Pluto is going to kind of destroy that and make sure that the next time that you kind of rebuild, it's going to be so much more stable, especially when we're talking about finances because of Capricorn energy. You know, like I said, it's very CEO, very politician, you know, that kind of vibe. Because, you know, again, the reason why we know so much, the reason why astrology is so important to understand is that you could really set yourself up for longevity if you do it the right way. That's definitely Capricorn energy as well. So during this time, during the next few months, you know, like I said, April 27th through the 6th, you're really going to start getting more clarity about what ways of doing things are not quite like getting you to move forward in the way that you want. And in the most like efficient way as well, because it's like, again, you know, when you really think about it, you don't have to work that hard for your money. I know society will tell you otherwise, but you don't, especially when you think about how quickly technology is, you know, advancing. Because I'm like, you can literally do everything from your phone, so it's just like you really don't have to work as hard as you think. And I think that's another way to kind of, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, you know, now is the time for like self-care. So it's like, and also like thinking about how to like, I'm talking in circles, but balancing self-care and being a boss bitch. Like you have to really find the balance. You know, that's another way to create longevity, because if you're tired as fuck, you know, before you get to the finish line, it's like what you're the way that you're kind of getting there is not efficient. It's not working for you. It's not okay. So again, you're gonna be fine as long as you just really take the time to rethink what you're doing, okay? Also, Pluto is a snitch, so so there's gonna be a lot of secrets that could be revealed during this time and even afterwards. So if you have some things to say, now could be the I don't know, you do you. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, just gonna give you a little bit of advice on how to kind of get through this shit. So yeah. And then like I mentioned earlier, Pluto is going to be in the energy of Capricorn, so there could be a lot of things coming out about elected officials, politicians, businessmen, you know, especially, you know, the higher ups, like I'm just gonna sit back and watch. So yeah, I'm like, for sure, because the last time that Pluto went into retrograde, we got a lot of information about sex cults and a lot of just really weird shit that politicians were doing behind the scenes, like the Harvey Weinstein, Epstein, all that shit. That was you know, that's the kind of energy that like Pluto is all about. It's gonna unveil a lot of bullshit. So just so you know. But yeah, so any bribes and all that shit. So anyway, corruption. So be careful how you move. That's all I'm saying. But as far as politicians, fuck them. They'll be fine. They got the money to pay for lawyers. It's whatever. So this is what you're going to be looking forward to the next couple weeks and the next couple months, especially with the Pluto going retrograde. Yeah, so just really pay attention. No, sorry. Just really pay attention to anything that really needs to be broken down, as far as limited thinking, anything that's kind of popping up from your subconscious. I know your dreams will really spill the tea on what's going on with you, so really listen, really pay attention, and you know, I wish you guys all the best, because I know for this Scorpio moon, I know I'm gonna be crying because it's my moon sign, and it's gonna be, but you know what, it's going to be a magical experience, because I know after I do what needs to be done, I'm going to feel amazing and, ready to pursue what I need to get done. So really think about it from that way. Don't think about it so negatively. But other than that, good luck, you guys. If you need to cry, please do. Please do. Journal. If you can't pay for therapy, journal. The best advice that I can give you. So, bye.